Hi, I'm Yannick Belzil. I am a narrative designer at Tribute Games, and I'm here in Montreal to talk to you about the wonderful comics that inspired us on our new game, Marvel Cosmic Invasion. We're gonna start with this big one right here, Annihilation. Annihilation is the main comic book that our game was based on. There's Nova and Falavel, who are some of our playable characters in the game. Like a lot of what they do in the game is sourced from this very adventure. It's a 2006 crossover event where all of the cosmic characters of Marvel, the Marvel universe, got pulled into a war against Annihilus, who's the main baddie in this. So a lot of the story, Annihilus's characterization, the enemies, the bug soldiers, all of that stuff was sourced in this wonderful comic. And although our version is more all ages and colorful and action-filled, because that one is more serious, but still it's a great read. We have right here the first trade of the Guardians of the Galaxy that just came out right after Annihilation. Like that is, if you're familiar with the Guardians from the movies, like that's where pretty much they come from. But for us, it was a great inspiration for our version of Rocket Raccoon and our versions of Falavel, like a lot of their characteristics, their dialogue, their personality. Like we really got inspiration from that book, and it's also inspiring for a lot of the settings in the latter part of our game, which are all cosmic bound and not earth bound anymore. I am a big fan of the Heroes Return arc from the early 2000s. These adventures are really a lot of fun because they span the wide of the Marvel universe. They go in space, they go on Earth, they go in different dimensions. Like you feel like you're getting a full Marvel buffet when you read these books, and that's something we wanted to do with our game. Make sure that you travel like an interesting swath of the Marvel universe. Beta Ray Bill is like a really fun character. I would recommend a book like, let's say, this one, Argent Star, Beta Ray Bill, which is a fun standalone adventure in which Beta Ray Bill, who's an alien who's just as noble as Thor. Like back in his origin story, he was the only one noble enough to pick up Thor's hammer and thus became endowed with his powers. So he's a fun character because he's a big cyborg alien horse. One I feel like Stone Cold classic is like Mutant Genesis, which is the 1990s, I think it's 1991 or 1992, X-Men #1 reboot. Not reboot, but when they relaunched the title, and it was like the biggest selling comic at that point, and maybe still is, where the X-Men got reimagined with new looks and amazing and dynamic artwork. Like if you've enjoyed the animated series, like the designs are really sourced from these comics, and a lot of people like when we have our own version of Wolverine in the brown suit in our own game, people are like, oh, is it an homage to previous games? I'm like, no, it's because he has the brown suit in X-Men #1. That's why I wanted Wolverine to have his brown suit, because this is a new edition of it, but I had like the first version a long time ago. I read it over and over, and to me, like, the iconic Wolverine is the Wolverine from these panels, from these pages, so that's why he has like this brown suit in there. And also Storm in our game, like her look is really based on the look that she has in these as well. And yeah, that's the big X-Men part, but we also have another character. We have Phoenix, and you can't talk about Phoenix without talking about Dark Phoenix, which is like the seminal one of the seminal X-Men story of the 80s. This is like a wonderful, grand saga about the X-Men. It also like